I know what you're thinking. My jacket's a little bit chaotic, but there's a reason, and let's tell you what it is. We have the September stats in from the Ottawa Real Estate Board. What's interesting is, you know, the water cooler talk in the last month was, are things picking up? Are things busy? Did that really go in multiple offers? So been kind of an interesting September, and here it is in lights. Look, we've had 1047 sales versus 1100 in the month of August, so a slight decline. Now, usually we'd have a more substantial decline because we do see Q4, you know, represent about 17% of the calendar year sales, and September usually would fall greater. So the truth is, when we look kind of historically, September was bigger than August, relatively speaking. Active listings, however, the market also added quite a few more listings, a 6% increase in active listings. Perhaps sellers are getting word that things are going well. I'm speculating. Months of inventory, of course, as sales go down a little bit, listings come up a little bit, we're now at 3.5 months of standing inventory. So we're certainly in kind of a balanced market. But here's the chaotic part. Prices went up almost 4%. Inventory rose, sales fell, prices went up. That's a new version of supply and demand, so that's interesting, and we'll see how that plays out. I would say this, I would say if you're on the sidelines thinking that 680 is going to go to 7 and 725 and 750 or whatever the case may be this fall, that is somewhat unlikely. That's a really nice, robust number. It's probably a reflection of some confidence coming back into the market because of the third rate reduction by the Bank of Canada. But let's keep in mind, inventory is growing. Buyers are getting more options. Moving on, let's take just a quick view at how this all plays out. So look, almost a 12% increase year over year in terms of sales in September. We've already commented on that. But active listings are also coming back on. So we went from 3.2 months of standing inventory a year ago to now 3.4. It's a balanced market. Let's break it down just into the smaller incremental parts of the market on our next slide with single families versus towns versus apartments. I sound like a broken record. What we can see here is the center of the bell curve. The townhome is the hot commodity these days, right, with the smallest amount of inventory. The apartments are lagging with sales actually lower than they were a year ago, with 4.2 months of standing inventory. Again, townhomes being quite strong with the amount of inventory, prices kind of holding steady. And then single family homes, 3.5 months of inventory, also kind of holding steady. So there it is. We'll see what October brings. This click up in price, perhaps some excitement over the interest rate drops. And to my eyes, it is a very interesting time to be a buyer, a very good time to be a buyer, because we've got prices that have not taken off as a result of interest rate reductions, but we're quite a bit, less expensive to be borrowing money today than we were even last fall. So kind of an interesting combination with the expectation interest rates will fall further. There it is. Let's see what October actually brings instead of my speculation.